Evolution cards, one of the main ingredients to having a good deck in Clash Royale. You don't always need them, but they are very useful, especially when you're in a dire situation and you need to clutch up hard. They are one of the most essential parts of the game and everyone loves them. And today we're going to be ranking all of these evolution cards in a tier list, starting off with the evolution archers. So let's see what they can do here. Bro, they're getting a lot of damage on the tower. They can take a whole lava hound. Damn. Alright, I guess the minion horde. I don't know if it's just me, but when I come against archers, I always underestimate them because they look like they don't do much damage, but they really can shred your tower, man. And these evolution archers, they look crazy. I've never actually used them, but I'll probably have to say I'd put them in good. Alright, next up, we got the evolution barbarians.
As we all know, Barbarians die to Fireball, but once I play them in their evolution state, they actually survive Fireball. Not only that, but they are also mad whenever they hit something.
Damn, that's
a little
OP.
bit different than Rage. Every time they hit something, their hit speed and their movement speed increases, and that anger can stack. All right, we gotta see like how good is it versus Golem. I bet it absolutely gets shredded.
Let's see.
Yo, they just do so much damage in every hit. They get faster with movement speed.
Damn, they run as well. I
Speed.
didn't even know that. Evolution barbarians, they look good, but I know I've never really rated the barbarians personally, and the evolution barbarians just look like a bit better. So I'll put them mid, to be honest. Alright, next up we got evolution bats.
They do the same damage as the bats, but have 59 more hit points at level 50. It will take 2 cycles to get to the bats. When they hit,
2 cycles,
they heal
okay.
themselves. If they're full hit points, when they hit, they can heal past their own hit points to a maximum.
Damn, they heal themselves. That's a lot of damage for a 2 elixir card, man. So I'd definitely say I'd probably put them in okay or good. I'll put them in I'll put them in good. I think they're good. Alright, next up we got the evolution Firecracker. This is probably, in my opinion, the most used one of them all.
Here's how the evolved Firecracker works in Clash Royale. First things first, you need to play her 2 times before you are able to get the evolved.
2, same as the bats, okay.
Fun fact, while the normal Firecracker dies to arrows, the evolved Firecracker will not die to arrows. Please keep this in mind. It is a very
I swear they changed that,
important
or am I
for
wrong?
her actual ability, her projectiles
Nah,
will splash
they
on the
don't.
ground. They will leave an area around where
They don't
will
still
do
die to
damage over
arrows.
time.
They
So
don't
you
die.
get what
They don't die to
right
arrows, I
here
don't
for this
think.
Ice Golem and the Witch. You can see that when they are in that circle, they will take damage over time. Now that damage is not a lot initially, but it will add up with each hit that she does.
That's
It's
true.
kinda like she
That's
shoots
true.
out-
I mean, hey man, a lot of people do like this card, so this is gonna be a weird take, but I'm gonna put it in okay, just because I feel like, I don't know, man, like all these other ones I'm seeing here, they're definitely better than the barbarians, but the bats and the archers, yeah man, I don't think it's as good as those. But yeah, let me know in the comment section. I could be wrong. All right, next up we got the evolution ice spirit.
Ice Spirit will take 3 cycles to get to the evolution.
3
tower
cycles.
and does the same
Damn.
damage and has the same hit point as the original Ice Spirit. When the evolution Ice Spirit connects, it stays on the target and freezes and does the same damage to the target 2 more times. It also damages and freezes any card around the target.
Oh, that's kind of cool. I didn't know it did that. Damn, that's kind of better than I thought, to be honest. I'd probably say though, it's definitely the worst, one of the worst evolution cards, but I'll put it mid with the barbarians. I don't know, man. I just really don't like the barbarians. Next up, we got the evolution knight. So let's see what this is like. Of course, I have played against people that have used these cards, and I have played with some of them, but the evolution Valkyrie is the only one I actually have. So this is why I'm watching videos, to get more of an explanation on what they actually do when they're evolved.
We've got an evolved knight that has 80% damage reduction while it's moving, but once it stops moving, it takes full damage. The evolution knight has
damn.
30% more health, 10% more damage, and attacks 0.3 seconds faster.
30% more health.
45% more damage per second. It's going to be really good for absorbing the first prince charge, and it's still so tanky. As long as the knight stops moving, it takes full damage. It has no business dealing this much damage to the witch.
Damn, it takes a
Storm
witch
card's gonna
out.
Be decent.
That's
Tombstone's
crazy.
gonna be pretty decent. It keeps it in place. Bowler can kind of counter it, but not because it knocks it back. Knocking
the
it
bowler.
back deals nothing. If you get the knight to face the opposite direction, it doesn't activate its shield. So kiting it with an ice golem is probably going to be a really great value. It's so strong it can even counter Sparky. It can tank 2 shots from Sparky. That has no business.
No,
tanking
they
2
took any
shots from
damage there.
Sparky, getting to the Princess Tower and dealing all of that damage. You saw it here first. 2 Sparky shots and takes out the Princess Tower.
Okay, so the evolution knight is pretty good. I'd probably, yeah, I'd put it in the good tier. I wouldn't say it's OP, but I'd say it's good, you know. Next up, we have the Eveloution Mortar. Bro, did I really spell Mortar? Motor? I'm retarded, bro. I still spelled it wrong. Stay in school, kids.
We have a brand new evolution. That is going to be the Mortar. When the Mortar fires and the cannonball lands, it deploys a goblin.
Yeah, that's pretty OP if it gets on the tower. Yeah, like that. It's like a...
The Eveloution Mortar has more
Damn.
hit points than the original Mortar, but it does less damage and it shoots 1 second faster. Everything
It
else
shoots faster as well, damn. So the Eveloution Mortar, it's hard because I haven't really played up against it that much, but I think it is a cool concept. Like a lot of these things, like the Firecracker and the Ice Spit, they're sort of kind of the same sort of concept, if you know what I mean. Like they just deal more damage, more splash damage for longer. But this is a cool idea, and I like that Clash Royale did this. But I don't know, man. I've never really used the Mortar in any deck ever, to be honest, so I don't know, maybe I'll put it mid, to be honest, because I think the Firecracker is better. Alright, next up we have the Royal Knights, Royal Recruits.
Charge! All 6 of them can charge! It's exactly like a Prince charge. It's deadly, deals
Oh yeah, I
double
forgot they
damage.
charge.
They start charging after 1.5 tiles, but only if they don't have a shield. Now, for perspective, a Prince starts charging after 3 tiles. So on that basis, you kind of only want to play them defensively where they lose their shield for a counter push. So a regular recruit has 133 damage, but an Evolver recruit has 12% more damage, so 148. So the charge deals 296. It's got more health.
That's not much, but there's
more Supercell.
there's 7 of them
Why
there.
was there more health? The shield is still going to be the same 240 hit points, and it's still going to die to the log. But because they have a little bit more health, they're going to survive 1 extra hit from an archer, a baby dragon, a musketeer. Bomb tower, bombers are going to take an extra hit to kill them. This is a massive interaction change. Their charge speed is going to be very similar to a Prince. Exact same speed, actually, 200 speed. Is the whole meta going to be Royal Recruits because you have to counter Royal Recruits with the Royal Recruits?
So Royal Recruits, man, they're pretty OP because they're like the Prince, but just less tanky, but you have 7 of them. So I can't lie, man, I'll probably put Royal Recruits in good because 7 of them and they charge when they don't have a shield. Yeah, man, they're good, they're good. Alright, next up, we could have an OP contender here. We have the Royal Giant. Now, this is a card I have played against a lot, but I've never actually used it.
So this is crazy. The evolved Royal Giant can hit back. Every time he fires his cannon at the
that is
tower,
OP.
he has an AoE effect around him.
Counters
taking out smaller
skeleton
troops.
army.
This AoE effect has knockback. You guys can see this goblin gets pushed away from the Royal Giant, but also
it pushes
this
it as well.
goblin survives, meaning the damage the Royal Giant does isn't a lot. How many phones do you think this is going to break?
Yeah, man, Royal Giant OP. I think it's OP. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Okay, next up we have the Eveloution Skeletons.
Can level 1 Eveloution Skeletons take out the Cannoneer?
Damn, the Cannoneer is trash, by the way. Damn, yeah. They do look OP, you know. As they multiply around the tower, you have to have arrows or something to counter them, you know. But yeah, Eveloution Skeletons, man, I'll probably put them over. They're really good. They are really good because considering how much elixir they cost. I think they cost 2 elixir, right? Yeah, I'll probably put. I'm not gonna put them OP. I'll put them in good. I don't think they're OP as the Royal Giant, but they are still very good, especially if you can lock on with a tower. Especially when I first played against them as well. I didn't know what they did, so they just locked onto my tower and I just lost the tower. But yeah, because they've been out for a while now, I'm sure people know. Hence why I'm putting them in the good tier, you know. All right, next up we got the Eveloution Valkyrie, man. Now this is the only evolution I have. I have a level 15 Eveloution Valkyrie. It's the best card I have in my whole deck. So yeah, man, let's see how good it actually is.
Our next evolution will be the Valkyrie. It will take 2 cycles to get to the Evolution Valkyrie.
2 cycles,
She will
that's
also
not
have
much.
the same damage as well as hit points as the original Valkyrie. Her special ability will be a tornado when she hits, which has a 5.5
Now this is OP.
radius and will do 111 tornado damage.
To bring the golem back. See, man, look how OP that is. Against the whole grinder as well. Saved me so many times. Yeah, man, Eveloution Valkyrie is OP. I'm putting it in the OP tier. I don't know which one's better, Royal Giant or Valkyrie. Let me know in the comment section. But yeah, man, the Valkyrie is actually insane. I was playing some guy the other day and he placed like 4 elixir golems on me, and the Eveloution Valkyrie just cleared them all out. Just OP, man, I'm telling you. But yeah, anyway, that's it for today's video. If you enjoyed, make sure to drop a like and subscribe. If you want more videos like this, comment down below as well. Subscribe to my Instagram, and I'll see you in another video maybe next week.